Everybody, Scott travels. 12/22. Just another Monday, isn't it? Guys, just a long day. I'm like Garfield, I hate Mondays. Uh, and of course it's cold because, yeah, it's global warming. Not in New England. uh, let's get the news. I got all kinds of stuff today. Of course, our favorite will be at the end. Another princess complaining about how spoiled and rotten she is, and complain how overprivileged she is. So be warned, that's the ending. No short news today. Ida cruising. It's a carnival type of cruise. They're owned by them. They have these odd ships. They're out of Germany. They had a 7-week dry dock with new upgrades, Dell area, USB and USB C in every cabin. I'm assuming it's USB A and C plug. Like the lamp, they wire in a new lamp and it has the plugs in it. And RFID boarding passes. What were they before? Swipe? I mean, come on. Knott's Berry Farm will have peanuts. Just thinking. Peanuts. Yeah, we already talked about peanuts yesterday. So Sony bought them and have, 5 to 7 years before anything can be done about them. A peanut celebration trolley through the boardwalk area. So look for that next time at Knott's. Charlie Brown, I'm over here. All right. Universal takes bids for transportation between the parks. So Epic and the regular park. Rumors of a tunnel connecting the two. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? A passenger was killed on the Nile River cruise where two of them collided. I have a bunch of pictures on this because one story talks about it really well, and the other one actually talks about how it was a teacher who was 47-year-old fell off the ship when they collided. Yeah, so, yeah. When you love to, we all say, I'd rather be dead out on vacation than dead at work, so I guess it worked out. And of course, let's get into our favorite part. Another princess complaining about how bad she has it. I spent 85 days on cruises last year. Oh yeah, you know how well that's hers, by the way. Let's tear into this one. 5 travel mistakes for next I won't make in 26. Sea days. I can't tell you how many ports I went into, how many cruises I did that had no sea days whatsoever. Yeah. Complain now, but look back in 5 years, you'll be happy that you did so much in so short of time. Jesus, enjoy the ship. I'm here to see things, not sit on the ship. If I want to sit on the ship, I take a transatlantic or a trans-Pacific where there's several days of sea and I do nothing. Your days of rest in the Mediterranean are not days to be resting. Yeah. And this is what they pick, This is what they pick to publish. Shoulder season, not height of the season to go to these. Do you do no research or looking into like when to go to Mediterranean, you bitch? You don't? I mean, of course, her next thing is, I didn't pack right. You didn't pack right. You were going to the Mediterranean during summer, and you had what? Sweaters, long pants. I mean, then she cried about being in Amsterdam and had to buy a sweater. It, it, did you buy? Did you bring any sweaters for the cold nights in the main dining room, you bitch? God. It just annoys the piss out of me. These are the things they publish, and then she's like, it was 100 degrees in July. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. In September in Amsterdam, it was cold. Imagine that. It's so far north, it turns cold in September. Wow. And then, of course, her ending is, I, I'll look back fondly on 25 at the what I've learned and what I will not do again in 26. This is an ending to you? How about I'll learn to plan better? I'll plan to, pack more clothes and a variety of clothes so I don't have to buy them. It's different if you're in Ireland and you come across a beautiful hand woven sweater at a place, and you're like, hey, that looks like a nice gift for myself. I'll buy it. Even though it's 100 degrees, I'm not wearing it now. I'm buying it. Because it's quality, an item I can't get again. You know, do some research, people. Please. Don't be these princesses and drive me out of my mind. And then poorly in her, article. And she had a lot of outfits, and it's like, if I was out on the road that long, I'd be pairing. I would have shorts, pants, multiple sneakers, a pair of real shoes, sweatshirts, sweater. I mean, I would be prepared for this stuff if I'm on the road that long. And she said she was back to back to back to back in some cases. If you're going to be gone this long, you have to prepare for all kinds of things. Do some research before you go and go. Pack. You're like, hey, I want to go. Well, don't go to Greece in July and August. How about September, October when it's in the 60s? And it's nice. And you say to yourself, well, that's kind of cold. Well, would rather be cold walking through the ancient ruins of Greece than to sweat to death and fall on the ground, or be so dizzy, I'm blurred out how I got back to the ship. All right. Have a good night.